Good day, ma'am. I am Bianco Ikahigas from BSF 2B. So today, I will tackle the physics. So what is physics? Physics is the study of everyday phenomena. It aims to explain these phenomena in terms of the fundamental laws or the laws of nature. So, in terms of physics, ma-involve dari ang nature and properties of matter as well as energy. So, it includes also mechanics, heat, light, other radiation, sound, electricity, magnetism, and other structure of atoms. So, a basic science, physics and other branches of science. Science is systematized body of knowledge that is based on facts gathered through observations, experiences, and experiments in order to formulate a verifiable conclusion or law that serves as basis of technology for the benefit of man and his environment. We know that science is common, but this is the other term of science. So, ang science is uh, through observation, experiences, and experiments para ma-formulate mo ang other information. Next is, there are three main branches of sciences. The first one is social science. Social science deals with human behavior. Next is applied science. It is application of the theoretical sciences. Next is the natural science. Deals with understanding and description of nature. So there are two types of natural science. The first one is the biological science. So ang biological science, it is study of living things, while the physical science is study of non-living things. And there are two main branches of physics. We have first the classical physics, and second is modern physics. The classical physics, usually ang topics ani is traditional, and while the modern physics refers to concepts on physics that have surfaced since the beginning of the 20th century. So we have to proceed the branches and sub-branches of physics. Under the classical physics, we have first the mechanics. When we say mechanics, it is study of forces. So under that, we have statistics. When you see statistics, it is forces acting on bodies at rest. The next is the kinematics. So kinematics, it is a motion without regard to its cause. And last, dynamics. So dynamics, it is a motion and the forces that affix it. The number two is acoustics. When we say acoustics, it is a study of production and propagation of sound waves. The number three is optics. It is a study of light. And under optics, we have physical optics. Physical optics, it is a production nature of properties of lights. Talks about light sa gihapon siya. And physiological optics. So physiological optics, it is a part played by light in vision. Then lastly, geometrical optics. It is a reflection and refraction of lights. Then number four, we have thermodynamics. Thermodynamics, it is a study of relationship between heat and other forms of energy. And last, electromagnetism. When we say electromagnetism, it is a study of properties of electric current and magnetism. So under electromagnetism, we have electrostatistics. Electrostatic, it is electrical charges at rest. The next is electrodynamics. It is a moving charges. And last, magnetostatistics. It is a magnetic poles at rest. Next is the modern physics. The first one is the atomic and nuclear physics. So, sa atomic and nuclear physics, involve ani ang structure and behavior sa nucleus of the atom. Then next is the quantum physics. So it is study of discrete nature of phenomena. At the same time, it also includes the atomic and subatomic levels. And number three is the relativistic physics. It is a study of phenomena that take place in frame or reference that is in motion with respect to an observer. And number four is the solid state physics. It is a study of all properties of solid materials. May include any electrical conduction and the semiconductors and metals, superconductivity and photoconductivity. Next is the condensed matter physics. So, in condensed matter physics, the biggest study may include na ang solid, gas, and liquid. And number six is the plasma physics. It is a study of fourth state of matter. And number seven, the last is low temperature physics. So, it is a study of the production and maintenance of temperature down to almost absolute zero and the various phenomena that occur only at such temperature. So, it talks about temperature and siya. And next, so natural philosophy. When we say natural philosophy, it is a study of phenomena of nature. So it talks about nature. And while the scientific method, when we say scientific method, kini is way ni siya para in case of mo gather tag information or data, at least na kay reference sa ani mo ni sundon para ma-success in kanang gama nga information. Next is the scientific method of problem solving. So first one is state the problem. When you say state the problem, before ka mo or ana na nga kanang mo gather kag information or data, dapat i-state yun yung problem kay kanang at least in that way kanang ma-clarify dyan mo ang kuha nga information. The next is the formulate the hypothesis. So sa formulate the hypothesis, ang mostly ang mga kanang problem ani is pwede ka conduct to research or napakay way nga way nga kanang ma-include nimo sa imong gather nga data para at least mas makita nimo dito ang unsay mali or di. Next is the test the hypothesis. So ani kinahanglan imong gi-gather nga information or data, dapat imo na i-experiment or imo na i-clarify para at least kung ma-clarify na sa nimo, at least kanang na kay kanang way nga makahana na ka nga mao din ni kanang dapat day clarify una para ma-success in kuha information. Then next is the gather the data. Gather data ani nimo pwede ma-apply ang observation, measurements, information from the experiment, which is katong imong gikuha nga information or data. The next is analyze the data. When you say analyze the data, dapat before jud ka mo himo og kanang mga kanang information, dapat ay analyze jud na muna. Kay what if na mali, di ba? At least kung pag-analyze nimo dito nimo makita nga ay naday mali diyan sa hindi ko nga information. And lastly, make a conclusion. So diri na nimo makita ang result, which is katong mali ni za or sakto. So that's the end of my topic.